Good evening, and thank you very much for joining us on the news updates on 24 News Radio and Television. My name is Olushola Oyewole. The National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives has suspended its nationwide warning strike. This was disclosed to Newsman by the Assistant Secretary General of NAN, Chidi Aligwe. It will be recalled that nurses and midwives in the country had on Wednesday embarked on a 7-day warning strike to press home their long-standing demands, including an upward review of shift allowance, adjustment of uniform allowance, a separate salary structure for nurses, an increase in core duty allowance, mass recruitment of nurses, and the establishment of a nursing department in the Federal Ministry of Health, among others. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project setup has given Governor Umar Bago of Niger State 48 hours to reverse what it described as the arbitrary and unlawful shutdown of Badegi FM 90.1, an independent radio station in Minna, the state capital. In an open letter signed by its deputy director, Kolawole Oluwadari, the organization asked the governor to reinstate the station's license, withdraw threats to demolish its premises, and stop profiling its owner, Shuaibu Badegi. Governor Bago last Friday ordered the State Commissioner of Police and the Commissioner for Homeland Security to seal Badegi FM, revoke its license, and demolish the building. He also allegedly directed the profiling of the station's owner over accusations that the station's daily broadcasts were unethical and incited the public against the government. Setup warned that such action could seriously undermine press freedom ahead of the 2027 general elections. Operatives of the Akwa Ibom State Command have arrested 2 suspected cultists and recovered a firearm and ammunition during a raid in a brothel at Ikot Udota in Iket local government area of the state. The command's public relations officer, DSP Tim Fom John, in a statement, said the suspects were arrested after intelligence revealed that some expelled students had formed a terror group and were engaging in a range of illicit activities, including extortion, rape, and cybercrime. She said the suspects, one Uwemedimo Michael Uda, 29, from Uyo local government area, and Prince Emmanuel Amasitito, 32, from LML local government area, Rivers State, were arrested during the raid. Items recovered from the suspects include one English Beretta pistol with 3 rounds of 9mm live ammunition, one laptop, 2 Android phones, an MTN internet router, a cocktail of suspected drug concoctions, and 3 copies of a power of attorney suspected to be stolen. And from Akwa Ibom State comes the report that Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Eno has directed all members of the All Progressives Congress APC in the state to return to their respective wards for membership revalidation. Eno gave the directive during his maiden familiarization visit to the state secretariat of the APC located in Uyo, the state capital. He disclosed that the register will be sent to all the wards through the board chairman, and the exercise will commence on August 4, 2025, and will last for about a month to give room to all interested persons to register. He said the membership registration was very essential to ascertain the actual members of the party. The governor said everyone, irrespective of his or her status, should take part in the process, which will be followed by a digital capturing by the National Secretariat of the party. Eno, who hinted on a planned federal government empowerment initiative on a one-per-word basis, said the President Bola Tinubu-led government was doing very well for the country. We'll be back shortly after this timeout. We'll bring you the rest of the news. Do stay with us. Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us. And now on to foreign news. A massive oil depot fire raging near Russia's Black Sea resort of Sochi has been blamed by Russian authorities on a Ukrainian drone attack. The report says Sochi's nearby airport has suspended flights. Krasnodar region governor Veniamin Kondratyev said that drone debris hit a fuel tank and 127 firefighters were tackling the blaze. Meanwhile, local officials said a Russian missile strike destroyed homes and civilian infrastructure in Ukraine's southern city of Mykolaiv. At least 7 civilians were reported injured in the city, which has been repeatedly shelled by Russian forces. Ukraine State Emergency Services said 3 of the wounded were being treated in hospital. Russian authorities said the drone attack on the Sochi refinery was one of several launched by Ukraine over the weekend, targeting installations in the southern Russian cities of Ryazan, Penza, and Voronezh. A planned pro-Palestinian protest across the Sydney Harbour Bridge has gone ahead after it was authorized by the Supreme Court just 1 day prior in what organizers called a historic decision. Tens of thousands turned out for the March for Humanity on Sunday, despite torrential rain, with many carrying placards with messages to politicians to stop the war. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange was spotted among the protesters with other notable attendees, including federal MP Ed Husick and former NSW Premier Bob Carr. The Sydney Harbour Bridge was last closed for the public assembly in 2023, when some 50,000 people marched over the iconic roadway for World Pride. Lots of families, many with small babies, came out to support the peaceful demonstration. Alongside them, stationed across the bridge, were police officers from the riot squad. And our sports news. First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has congratulated Nigeria's women's basketball team, the Tigress, on their qualification for the final of the 2025 AfroBasket tournament. The First Lady commended the team for their performance and consistency over the years. The Tigress booked their place in the final after a hard-fought 75-68 victory over Senegal on Saturday at the Palais des Sports de Trècheville in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. In what was dubbed a clash of titans, Nigeria narrowly edged the first quarter 22-17 before maintaining momentum to take the second quarter 21-20. Despite Senegal's aggressive and resilient play, the defending champions held firm throughout the tightly contested encounter. And with that report from the world of sports, we've come to the end of the news update. Thank you for joining us, and do stay with us for the rest of our broadcast programs today. Good evening, and do have a wonderful working week ahead.
From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV.